Hello and welcome to Lesson 6, page 56. This is the song titled 4 O'Clock in the Morning in our Level 1 book. And 4 o'clock in the morning continues to review our brand new note on this treble staff, E. And remember students, E, we just learned last song, it is the first line on our treble staff. That is the line for the note E. And this is the E that's right next to D, or in our group of three, under our group of two black keys, our three white keys, E's right here, there's middle C. Close to middle C is what I was trying to say. So we're right next to middle C there. Let's do a quick review of our symbols on the staff, and then we'll hop right into our song. So remember, I'm sure you're getting really good at this right now if you've been following along with my videos. What is the name of this clef? This is the treble clef, which means we are playing right hand music. And look, it says use any three successive right hand fingers. I'm going to be using my thumb, pointer, and middle finger, which we call fingers 1, 2, and 3 on the piano. And I'm doing what's called a 5-finger pattern. And I'm always encouraging students to give that a try using the side of our thumb and playing with our fingertips with our other fingers. If you need any help with this hand position, ask your teacher. They will certainly show you. But you can use any 3 fingers. A really good fingering would be 3 fingers like you're showing me the number 3 and using C, D, and E. That is the most common way we play this song. So after we've taken a look at our clef, now how about right next to it? This is our time signature, and the time signature tells us 2 things. The top number tells us how many beats are in a measure, so there needs to be 4 beats in a measure. And what makes a measure? Remember, a measure is created with 2 bar lines, and the measures are numbered. Look, 1, 2, 3, these are the measure numbers. So I might say to you, hey, let's go to measure 6, and then you'll know exactly where to go. That's why they're there. Now the bottom number of our time signature tells us what type of note equals 1 beat, and a 4 means a walk note or a quarter note. So 4 is a walk note. Remember, each measure has to have 4 walk notes or something equal to that. Like, look at measure 2. We have 2 walk notes, so that's 2 beats, and then a half note, which is another 2 beats. So taking a look at 4 o'clock in the morning, let's identify the notes in our line. We have C, D, E, C with 4 walk notes. And look at this skip here, okay? Remember, we're skipping over D to get down from E to C. And then in measure 2, we play D, D, E for 2. So let's try that nice and slow together. Line number 1. 1, 2, line 1, play. Play C, D, E, C, D, D, E for 2, and off. Excellent job. And you might be seeing a pattern developing in our lines here. Right on measure 3, it's the same thing we played in measure 1, C, D, E down to C again. And then we have 2 half notes, so hold for 2, and it's the note D. So let's play line number 2 together, nice and slow. 1, 2, here we go. Play C, D, E, C. Measure 4, D for 2, D for 2, and off. Great job. Line number 3 is actually the exact same as line number 1. So let's go ahead and play it for the extra practice. Line 3, C, D, E, C, D, D, and then our half note E for 2. 1, 2, line 3, play. Play C, D, E, C, D, D, E for 2, and off. Great work. We're already on the last line of our song. So here we get our first change, and we have some new symbols that we actually just learned a couple of songs ago to review. It says that we have E, then we skip down to C and play 2 Ds. So measure 7's like this. E, C, D, D. And then we play 2 middle C's, half notes, hold for 2, hold for 2. But look at our last measure, measure 9. Lots of stuff going on there. First, let's remember this symbol here. That's called a fermata, and it means to hold the note longer than its duration, or the amount of time that it is worth. So it's usually worth 1 beat, but we're going to hold it. We're going to use our special rule and say we're going to hold it until the sound completely goes away. Now also here we have a pedal mark. And the pedal mark means we hold down our piano pedal. If you have a digital keyboard at home that has a pedal that plugs into it, that's the only one you need to worry about holding. That's the damper pedal or the sustain pedal. If you have an acoustic piano at home, you might have pedals that look like this, like 3 pedals. They might be different shapes or sizes than what I've drawn. Well, you're going to want to hold this one all the way to the right. That's called the damper pedal or the sustain pedal. And we're going to hold it at the beginning of the measure when the line goes down like this and keep holding it till actually the sound goes away because of our fermata, and then we will release it. Okay? So this is where we press down, and this is where we release at the end of the song. All right. Now there's also a little note cluster, we call them right here. This is C, D, and E, and it's telling you to play them all at the same time like this. Together, 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 and then our last one we're going to keep holding until the sound completely goes away. And they kind of think that this sounds like a clock sound. So it says the clock strikes 4. Now it also gives us the note to play it slowly. So what you could do as a little advanced thing when you get here is slow down to the end of the song. Okay? So that is one thing you can add if you would like. And remember to hold down your pedal in measure 9. Okay? All right, let's try really slowly to play 7, 8, and 9. I'm going to get my foot ready on my pedal. 1, 2, last line, play. Play E, C, D, D, C for 2, and C for 2, and then pedals down together. Together, I'm going to slow it down. Together, and then last together, keep holding until that sound goes away, and then I'll release my hand and the pedal. Great work. And now let's practice the whole song. We're going to go back to measure number 1. And as always, if you can complete the song at this slower speed, we encourage you to work it up to our full speed and play along with the MP3 that's attached to this course. Okay, back to the beginning. Hands ready? 1, 2, here we go. Play C, D, E, C, D, D, E for 2. Line 2. C, D, E, C, D for 2, D for 2. Line 3. C, D, E, C, D, D, E for 2. The last line, E, C, D, D, C for 2, C for 2, and then hold the pedal together, together. together. I'm slowing down. Together, together, and hold that because of the fermata. And when the sound goes away, we are going to release the notes and the pedal. And now I can say congratulations on completing the song 4 o'clock in the morning, and I will see you on the next song.